girls, I'm going to go through our stretch piece today. We're going to focus a little bit more on the lower body. So I just really want you to focus on keeping your breathing quite calm and consistent and just really working through the movements. This is a really good stretch piece to do after a workout, or even just when you need to get up from your desk or walk around, or you feel like a little bit of a flow, or to start your day with this stretch as well. Okay, so we're going to focus on the lower body like I said, and I just want you to all start nice and relaxed. Down, soft bend in your knees. You should feel a stretch through your hamstrings, and just relax down here. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Take a few deep breaths in your nose and a few deep breaths out. You can go into a ragdoll position if you need. So tuck your chin in, intertwine your arms and just relax. Again, a soft bend in nose and knees. Big deep breath in and exhale. Try to sink a little bit deeper. So through this whole thing, we're going to try to really move with our breath. Keep our heart rate down nice and low and just stay really, really focused on what you're doing. From here, hands go on the ground. We're going to do a bit of an inchworm. Nice and slow, walking those hands out. And from here, we're going to take our right leg to our right hand. So we're going to bring our foot to the outside of our hand and keep your back knee off the ground if you can. Try to stretch through the front of your leg and maybe through your hamstring of your right leg. So we're going to take a few deep breaths in here, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Two more big deep breaths here, in your nose. As you exhale, try to sink a little bit deeper. Keep that back knee off the ground for now. One more with your knee off the floor. And a big breath out. Now we can slowly bring that knee on the ground, untuck your toe, and just lean forward more. So pushing your hips forward, feel a stretch through here, through the front of your leg. If you can, we're going to hold down on our elbows a little bit. If not, that's okay, just hold it here. Really big deep breaths. From here, I'd like you to take your right elbow down to your right foot, and then we're going to twist all the way up. Hands up to the roof, eyes up to your hands, squeeze your shoulder blades together, get some rotation through your thoracic, and back down. We're going to do one more here, and back up. Good. From here, we're going to actually lift our back leg off the ground, and our opposite hand is going to reach around to grab that foot, and we're just going to hold this position here. So you should feel it through the front of your hip, maybe through your hamstring on your right leg. And just hold it here, big deep breaths. If that's a little bit hard, you can just hold that leg up there. You're going to slowly let this back foot down now. And what we're going to do is going to push our hips to the back of the room and just stretch through our hamstring here. So really, really push those hips back. Keep your chest nice and proud. You can sit back a little bit more, that's great, but I want you to kind of hinge your hips back a little bit. Again, really big deep breaths. Alright, from here, girls, we're going to lean forward and we're actually going to tuck our back toe. We're going to straighten both legs if you can. So pushing your hips back, try to stretch this leg and this leg, make it straight. Should feel a stretch maybe through your calf muscle in this back leg and your hamstring in the front. Keep breathing. And we're actually going to rotate on this leg here. So we're going to take it into a Cossack squat. So see how I kind of straightened up, facing forward. I'm going to sink down nice and low. So into our Cossack squat, great for your adductors. Pull that toe up. If your heel comes off the ground here like this, because of mobility, you just need to lift your hips up a little bit. You can rest on your leg and push your hips back. So you should still feel a stretch in your adductor. Try to keep your chest nice and proud. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Sink down a little bit deeper through here. Good job, girls. We're now going to repeat everything on the other side. So I just want you to stand back up and go back into that ragdoll position. We're going to take 5 big deep breaths here. So intertwine your arms if you need. Big breath in, big breath out. Relax a little bit deeper. 4 more breaths. Three more breaths. 2 more. Last one. Okay, now we're going to do that inchworm again. So walk your hands out. So you're in your high plank position. And we're going to bring our left leg to our left hand, sorry. So we're going to sink down nice and low. Few big deep breaths here. Keep that back leg up for now. It's not touching the ground. Keep your chest nice and proud. Try to push the floor away so everything's nice and extended. One more big breath here. We're going to drop that back knee. We're going to try to get a little bit lower if you can. If not, that's okay. If you just want to hang out here, great. Remember, push that hip forward. Keep your chest up nice and tall. We're going to take our left elbow to our left big toe. So stretch down here. Then we're going to twist up nice and high, eyes up to your hands, up to the roof. Twist through your shoulder blades and your thoracic. Take it back down. And twist all the way up, eyes up. And back down. We're going to do the reach around again. So you're going to peel that right leg off the ground with your left hand. Grab that foot. Keep your chest up and sink your hips forward. Remember, if this is a little bit tough for you or a bit sore on your knees, just hold that leg where you can. 2 more big deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. From here, remember, take that back leg down. This leg is going to be out in front, and we're just going to push our hips back a little bit in that hinge position. So hips back, chest forward. Soft bend in that knee. Don't lock it out too much. Soft bend and pull your toes back. Should feel a stretch through your hamstrings. Two more big deep breaths here. Foot goes down, tuck that back toe under. You're going to push up into straight legs, so hips still stay back. Try to force that heel towards the ground and keep this leg straight if you can. If not, a soft bend is okay, but you should feel a stretch through your hamstrings. Try to keep those toes on the ground. And we're going to slowly turn to our Cossack squat. So turn your heel down, bum goes back. Keep your chest up. Stretch through that adductor. Hold it there. Remember, if your heel comes up, you can just lift your chest up a little bit. 2 more big deep breaths. 1 more big deep breath. And we're just going to slowly have a minute or 2 on the ground. So you're just going to lay down. Big deep breath in. Stay really relaxed. Try in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 1 more. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Girls, I hope you enjoyed your lower body stretch today. Remember, you can whip this video out at any time if you need to move after you've been sitting down all day, as a bit of a warm up, as a little bit of a cool down, or after a really big workout. It's really good to relax your nervous system and just help it recover so you're in that fight and flight stage. You're not there. We want it to be opposite. So we're in our rest and digest stage. Really good to do before bed. That's going to help. I'd love for you, if you like this, to write a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share it with all your friends. I'll be back next week for an upper body focus to help improve that mobility and help you stay nice and relaxed.